only Battlefront 1 can give you this kind of feeling. Now, yes, Battlefront 2 can too, but I have to explain to you why it does give me this feeling. Now, it doesn't give it to me as much as it did when the game came out, but every once in a while that same feeling just kicks in, which is one of the big reasons why I always play this game. This feeling is unmatched. Now, we have to understand something. When I first got this game, and I could speak for everybody when I say this, Star Wars was kind of coming up again. 2015, this came out. What also came out in 2015? The Force Awakens. Granted, the movie itself was not the greatest. I'm not here to talk about that, but it was there again, and regardless, there was a lot of hype around it and a lot of excitement. And then came up Battlefront 1 in the same time frame, which was insane, especially as a kid, right? You're looking at Han Solo and Kylo Ren and stuff, and you get to play as some of these characters on the brand new, super nice looking game, which even to this day, I would say outranks some other good looking game. Battlefront 2 does a better job, but still, Battlefront 2015 is still amazing. Now, only Battlefront 1 can give me this feeling of like playing as an actual Star Wars character, because I feel like I've lost that playing other games, especially Star Wars Battlefront 2. I just don't feel like I'm playing Luke Skywalker, the Jedi, or Darth Vader, the actual Sith Lord, or like all that attention to detail, all those vibes that those heroes and villains give you in the movies. I don't feel them as much on Battlefront 2 than I do in Battlefront 1. When you play Luke Skywalker in Battlefront 1, maybe it's because everything else is related to Luke. For example, you're on a planet which Luke has probably been in that single era. You're playing against stormtroopers, which Luke fights stormtroopers. So it doesn't fight, you know, separatists, robots. It's kind of nice to look at a couple times just for fun, but it kind of takes you off. Kind of like the way Kylo Ren kills clone troopers. It doesn't make sense. Or if Vader kills clone troopers, it's like, okay, maybe comics it does, but you know what I mean. So only Battlefront 1 can give me this kind of feeling of playing like a real Star Wars character, even though the Star Wars characters themselves in the game are kind of meh because mechanics are still, you know, it's the first variation of Battlefront, right? So it wasn't the best, but only Battlefront 1 can give me that vibe of like a kid who's just watched Star Wars and was super excited about it when it came out, seen all the trailers, all the game spots, then saw the movie and wasn't thinking about how good or bad the movie is, was just overwhelmed by excitement, and then getting on Battlefront. Oh my god, that was just one of the best feelings I could ever have while playing Outpost Beta on Walker Assault, Hero Hunt, Hero versus Villains, especially all those heroes combining after just having watched the Star Wars movie when there wasn't one in like 17 years. Okay, maybe that's kind of off, but you know what I mean. It was just so insane to be in that time, and that vibe still is a little bit there, not as much as before because it's years later, I've grown up, other things happened. But that same kind of vibes are still here whenever I play Battlefront 1, which I think is one of the main reasons why I keep coming back to this game specifically more than I do Battlefront 2 in the last month. So tell me what you think, because for me, this game definitely has this exact vibe that I'm explaining. I'm not sure exactly what I could name it. There's no really single name for it. I think you can kind of gather what I'm saying, but calling it, I just can't call it a certain name. It's just too broad. But tell me what you guys think about this, because I definitely love Battlefront 1 a lot more just for the specific reason. But let me know what you think in the comments.